This man hadn't cleaned his ears for 30 years, but he didn't know that a monster had grown in his ears. One day, he came to the sink and wanted to use a cotton swab to clean his ears. But no matter how hard he tried, secretions kept coming out of his ears, and even the sink was filled with secretions. At this time, the man suddenly started to go crazy. It turned out that the monster had invaded his brain. The man calmed down but heard someone talking to him. He looked at his ears in the mirror and confirmed that the sound came from his ears. The man hurried to the hospital where the doctor was taking notes for him. The man put on the mask and slowly fell asleep under the doctor's comfort. The operation began immediately. The doctor inserted the detection instrument into the boy's ear. With the sound of the instrument, the doctor discovered the monster. Suddenly, the monster stared at the doctor with red eyes and spit out a mouthful of secretion at the doctor. The doctor was frightened. The monster asked the doctor to lie in front of the man's ear and whispered to the doctor to hang himself. The doctor slowly walked away under the monster's hypnosis. When the man woke up, he walked to the next room and found that the doctor had died. The man was scared and screamed. He had no choice but to go home. The monster suddenly told the man that he wanted to listen to music. The man whispered a plan and put the earphones close to his ears. Then the monster heard the call of the music and crawled out of the ears uncontrollably. The man grabbed him and threw him to the ground with all his strength. The monster still wanted to crawl back into the man's ears. At this moment, the girl that the man had a crush on walked into the house and saw the monster and the man wrestling together. At this time, the man threw the monster to the ground again. The monster became very weak after leaving the man's body and began to beg the man to let it go back. But the man angrily rejected the monster because of the monster's previous behavior. At this moment, the girl spoke and the man instantly regained his calm. The girl walked in, and he actually picked up the weak monster. The monster saw the kind-hearted girl and begged to live in the girl's ear. Seeing this, the man immediately persuaded the girl to stay away from the monster. But the girl unexpectedly yelled at the man. Seeing this, the monster followed the girl's arm and got into the girl's ear.